with me, this is Monster Jam! Ladies and gentlemen, we're just about ready to get underway, but if you look out on the track, you will see once again Gravedigger plagued with those electrical issues. Kristen Anderson came firing out of the tunnel for intros, and it's not just an exciting moment for all the fans in the stands, it's really the driver's first opportunity to feel that truck out and feel the track conditions underneath those BKT tires. But this is something we talked about a lot during trackside. This has been happening all weekend for Kristen Anderson. It's essentially kept her out of multiple competitions, and with that, out of contention for the overall event championship. The loader has now hit the track, which means that she cannot fire up and drive out on her own power. So it seems like those electrical issues now just rearing their ugly head once again. Lindsay Noble, I know, will do the best that she possibly can to get all the information from the crash zone to see if we can figure out exactly what is going on with Gravedigger and whether or not Gravedigger will not only be able to compete here in racing, but throughout the rest of the competitions. With that said, once Gravedigger is clear of the track, we will get underway with our first competition, which is, of course, JCB Racing. Now, this is a race against the clock. It is a timed competition, which means it is the driver and their Monster Jam truck out there completely solo. Each one of these drivers has one opportunity and one opportunity only to turn in their fastest run. After each of the 8 competitors has been given that opportunity, the driver with the best time will be crowned your racing winner, and they will receive the first 8 points towards that overall event championship. So, that said, who's ready for JCB Racing? Kicking off the competition here this afternoon, he is looking to sweep the weekend in JCB Racing, making it 3 wins in a row. From Whittier, California, Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. Make some noise for El Toro Loco. A very smooth pass from Armando Castro to start things off. The time you see on the big screen is now official, 11.125. That is your time to beat. Coming up next, racing out of Fullerton, California, Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. The Monster Jam officials in the booth run 2 different stopwatches, and one of the reasons for that is to make sure the times are as accurate as possible. The other reason, you just witnessed that you saw that the stopwatch on the video board never got winding. Thank goodness for that second one. The time you see is official, 12.190. A good pass for Ashley Sanford, but not quite fast enough. Time to beat will continue to belong to El Toro Loco. Coming up next, representing Las Vegas, Nevada, Devin Winfield, Velociraptor. Keep it going for Velociraptor. Devin Winfield opting to go slow and steady, and sometimes on a technical track like this, slow is fast. The time is official, 12 seconds right on the nose. That's enough to take over second place, but still not enough to take over that top spot. Your time to beat continues to belong to Armando Castro and El Toro Loco. Coming up next from Oak Harbor, Washington, it's Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. Keep it going for Monster Mutt Rottweiler. The time for Carson Williams is official. Take a look up at the video board. Now we have 4 competitors, maybe 4 more still to come. Still waiting on the official word for Gravedigger and Kristen Anderson. But in the meantime, Monster Mutt Rottweiler will slide into third place with a 12.125. Still no one faster than El Toro Loco. Coming up next from Bolivar, Missouri, it's Joe Uri, Earth Shaker. Make some noise for Earthshaker! Joe Uri opting to go with that slower controlled pass as well, but he may not have gassed it quite enough. And you can see the time, 13.083. That's going to put him in 5th place for now. And your time to beat will continue to belong to Armando Castro with 11.125. Coming up next, racing out of Cadillac, Michigan, it's Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack! Keep it going for Jurassic Attack. We have now seen the other use of the multiple stopwatches by the Monster Jam officials. Jurassic Attack's time official now, slightly adjusted from what we saw on the big screen, and it goes in favor of Tim Hall Jr., 11.890. He will take over 2nd place, push his 2 teammates, Velociraptor and Monster Mutt Rottweiler, down into 3rd and 4th, but the time to beat will still belong to El Toro Loco. I have been given word by the Monster Jam officials that it does not look like Gravedigger will be able to participate here in JCB Racing, which means out on the track is your final competitor. And here she is from Lafayette, Louisiana, Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash! Keep it going for Sparkle Smash! The official time has been adjusted for Kayla Blood. She will clock in with a time of 12.891, slightly faster, but not enough. That means that your winner in JCB Racing for the 3rd time this weekend is El Toro Loco. Armando Castro opens up the event here on Sunday the same way he did in both events on Saturday with a big-time win and 8 points on the board. Truly the fastest man in Oakland, California. One more time for your winner, Armando Castro.
3 for 3 this weekend. Just like that, you sweep JCB Racing here in Oakland, your first ever time here. What was going through your mind before that light turned green?
You know, just kind of going through the motion. You know, as the more events we do, the dirt is always constantly changing. So sometimes it picks up ruts here and there. Sometimes it's really loose on some ends. But, man, we stay cool, calm, and collected. That's what it's all about, man. If you you know, not worry about anybody else, run your own race, I think you'll be fine. And that's exactly what we did 3 times in a row. Man, this is exactly how I want to start off the event right here, taking the first 8 points and bring down momentum for the rest of the competition. But hey, Oakland, you guys having a good time? Make some noise.
We love your energy, Oakland, and let me promise you one thing, it is only going to get better. Up next is the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. It's one of my very favorites, and believe me, you're going to be wanting to watch this guy. Armando, do you have anything up your sleeve? Is there something different you're going to try? Obviously, these fans have been loving the nose wheelies, the moonwalks. Anything different?
you know, we're going to keep to what we know. That's exactly what wins. And if it makes sense, why change it, right? So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I felt here. You know, the dirt's always changing, like I said. Sometimes that mount is kind of hard to bring the rear end of the truck up. But I guess time will tell when I get back on the track. I don't know what number I am, but that's going to figure out for myself and see what I do. But, man, I'm here to have a good time. This is the last event right here in Oakland, California. It's my very first time here. I get to perform out here with El Toro Loco, and it's just an honor to be here, man, to represent mi cultura, mis Latinos. Es un honor estar aquí, atrás de volante El Toro Loco. I feel all the love and energy, man. Keep chasing your dreams, baby. God is good. We're just getting started. Things are about to get hot in here. You guys ready?
Give it up one more time for your winner, Armando Castro, El Toro Loco.
It is time to take our first look, an early look at the BKT overall event standings. Now remember, there are still 3 competitions to come, but of course, off the strength of that win, El Toro Loco is going to jump into your top spot. Armando Castro puts 8 points on the board in the first competition of the day for the 3rd time in a row. He is followed by Jurassic Attack, a good start for Tim Hall Jr. He's got 7 points, rounding out our top 3. Velociraptor Devin Winfield on the board with 6. They're followed by Monster Mutt Rottweiler. 3 Team Throttle Monster drivers all in a row. He's in 4th place. Then it's Megalodon Ashley Sanford. She's got 4 points. And our bottom 3 thus far, Sparkle Smash, Earthshaker, and of course Gravedigger will pick up no points for being unable to compete in that first competition. That goes in the Monster Jam record books as a DNC, a did not compete. But there is still plenty of time for Gravedigger and the rest of the drivers to earn points. With 3 competitions left, anybody can walk away with that overall event championship. What's coming up next in just a few moments is the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, where our drivers have 2 attempts to wow you with their best 2-wheel trick. And this is where you're going to see some of the most technical moves in our sport put on full display. You heard some from Lindsay and Armando just a few moments ago. You might see stoppies, poppers, you might see bicycles, moonwalks, nose wheelies, all of your favorites, and you may even see a trick that you have never seen before. But you need to get your smartphones out, because your scores are going to determine the winner. Coming up next in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. We are going to keep it with the racing competition, ladies and gentlemen. Up on the board, we have 3 of our most popular truckin' pals. It is El Toro Loco going head-to-head with Gravedigger and Megalodon. They are going to race for supremacy, and we know that that is the favorite truck of a lot of the fans here in the stands. So who do you think is going to walk away with the win? Will it be El Toro Loco? Will it be Gravedigger? Will it be Megalodon? We are about to find out. El Toro Loco and the signature smoke comes shooting out of the nose. The red headlights hit, the teeth chomp, and they are off. Megalodon with an early lead, but here comes Gravedigger. And now they are neck and neck, jockeying for position in first place. Now El Toro Loco takes a turn in the top spot. Was it enough? A late push, and yes it was. Put another racing win on the board for El Toro Loco, this one of the Truckin' Pals variety. Without further ado, it is time to get back into the real-life Monster Jam truck action with the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Like I mentioned before, your scores and your scores alone at judgeszone.com are going to determine the winner. For more on how that's going to work, let's kick it down to Lindsay Noble. Lindsay, what do you have for us?
Well, John, our fans can make history here today by scoring with us at judgeszone.com. This will be your first opportunity to score our superstars. So grab those phones out, go to judgeszone.com, and you can go ahead and type in that code OAK. When these ribbon boards are red, as you can see right now, you'll have 20 seconds to score each one of our competitors. Again, use that code OAK, or you can scan to score right here on the video board. We do ask that you score fairly and accurately, because today our drivers are counting on you, because today one of them walks away a BKT overall event champion. So Monster Jam fans, Are you ready for the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge?
You sound ready to me. Here comes Joe Uri, Earth Shaker.
Make some noise for Joe Uri, Earth Shaker. And here it is. The time is now. Scoring is now open. You can scan a score right there on the video board or go to judgeszone.com and type in OAK. Swipe up on that BKT tire if you like what you saw at a Joe Uri in Earth Shaker.
Good run, all things considered. It is not an easy task at any of these competitions that are judged by the fans to come out first and set the bar, but that is the task that has been given to Joe Uri. Let's see what you came up with for the first time here this afternoon. 5.612, and of course, that is your score to beat. Coming up next, it's Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash.
Let's hear it for Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash. And go ahead and get to scoring on judgeszone.com. You guys have about 15 seconds left to get those scores locked in. Don't forget to scroll down and click submit.
Of course, that 20 seconds starts as soon as the run is over, so it's best to have your phones out because it can just fly on by. But two unbelievable attempts, the popper into the nose wheelie, the second one really holding on to that vertical position, keeping that 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck on its nose. Score to beat 5.612. Your score for Sparkle Smash is more than enough to take over first place, 8.715, new leader. Coming up next, Ashley Sanford, Megalodon.
to score now. There is not a second to waste. We hope you have those cell phones out and that you are ready to swipe up on that BKT tire for Ashley Sanford in Megalodon.
So far, all of the runs have been excellent from each of the first three competitors, which means your job at judgeszone.com a little bit harder. You really have to start to split hairs. Let's see what you came up with for Megalodon and Ashley Sanford. It's a good score, enough to take over second place, 5.793, but that means that your score to beat continues to belong to Sparkle Smash. Coming up next, Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. Look at Armando work the rear steer and the front steer while sitting on the nose of the truck. He sets it down, one attempt to go. Armando Castro, El Toro Loco.
We see you with those bullhorns up. Make sure that you are on judgeszone.com. Armando Castro eagerly awaiting a score. Don't forget you can scan to score right there on the video board.
Armando Castro, your reigning two-wheel world champion, and you saw a little bit of how he was able to achieve that right there. Even some great track awareness right there as the dirt started to crumble in that second attempt, able to set the truck down and not roll it over. Now, was it enough for the top spot? 8.715 is your score to beat. Your score for El Toro Loco is... Once again, we have a new leader, 9.362. El Toro Loco back in your top spot. Coming up next, it's Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Big time moonwalk across the pond, one attempt to go. Keep it going for Jurassic Attack. You know what to do. Lock those scores in at judgeszone.com. Not a second to waste. What a run from Tim Hall Jr. And he comes out to a nice ovation. Will that ovation turn into a top score? That remains to be seen, but fortunately, we will not have to wait much longer. 2 great moonwalks all the way back across the pod. Score to beat, 9.362. Your score for Jurassic Attack is close, but not quite enough. He will take over second place, though, with a very good score and a very good run, 8.822. Score to beat still El Toro Loco. Coming up next, we're going to see Carson Williams and Monster Mutt Rottweiler.
Make some noise for Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. And take those same paws and head to judgeszone.com. Swipe up or down on that BKT tire.
Carson Williams putting on a good run from start to finish. Question is, will it be enough to finally overtake El Toro Loco? A great ovation for that man right there. Regardless of the scores, he's had a big-time weekend, capturing his first overall event championship yesterday afternoon. Let's see your score for Monster Mutt Rottweiler. 5.410. That is not going to be enough to take over that top spot. Monster Jam fans, I've just been given some word by the officials. Of course, the issues with Gravedigger do continue. The team was thrashing back there up until just seconds ago, trying to get Gravedigger out for this competition, but unfortunately, she will not be able to compete in her second competition in a row. And there are still issues with Velociraptor as well. With his throttle, Devin Winfield will not be able to compete here in this competition. So that means Monster Mutt Rottweiler was your final truck, and that means that your winner for the second time in a row is El Toro Loco and Armando Castro.
Congratulations again to Armando Castro, El Toro Loco, who adds an additional 8 points towards another BKT overall event championship here towards this weekend. Now, right now, you've got a perfect event. What's it going to take to make it to the second half and have that perfect event here today?
You know, we were in this exact same position the first event yesterday, and that's where the motor decided to go bye-bye and it blew it. So, you know, we're feeling really confident we're going to take this momentum for the rest of the competitions coming up next. But, man, it feels so good to be up here taking 2 for 2. man, this is literally my last domestic show of the year. So the next time I'm strapped into a Monster Jam truck, it's going to be in Mexico City. So I'm super excited to be here. And to top it off, man, aquí estoy con toda mi raza, man, just having a good time, baby. Just showing you guys que si se puede. As long as you put your mind to it, man, anything's possible in this world. I'm having a damn good time with you guys here in Oakland. You guys having a good time? Make some noise.
I know I already said it, but guess what? It's going to continue to get better because we have another second half coming soon. But first, these fans are going to get to see freestyle motocross and then the sky wheelie competition. Why should they stay on the edge of their seats?
Oh, man, I'm going to tell you this right now. Make sure you have your cameras ready and hit that record button because last time I came out here, I almost kissed that Jumbotron up there. I was sky high, man. I think landed on the rear end. I'm exactly do the same thing. I'm not holding anything back, man. Like I said, I'm here to have a good time and make sure you guys, each and every Monster Jam fans here and watching back at home. And I know my family watching back at home. Hello, Mom, Dad, Steve, Debbie, Bill, everybody, my beautiful girlfriend in the crowd here. Man, it's about to be a party, man. We're just getting started. These guys are about to throw down on these two-wheel bikes. But, man, when we come back, it's about to get crazy. Arriba los Latinos!
Congratulations in order, of course, for the only winner that we have seen so far this afternoon, the man you just heard from, Armando Castro and El Toro Loco, as he is inching closer and closer to that ever-elusive perfect event. But I know it has been far from a perfect event for some of our superstars. Of course, I mentioned moments ago, we have yet to really see Gravedigger in any competition. Kristen Anderson, her whole team, working to try to get that truck back out for the second half. And, of course, those throttle issues can be so tricky for Devin Winfield and Velociraptor that may keep him out of the rest of the competition. We'll do our best to update you as to the status with both of those Monster Jam trucks coming up in just a little bit. But right now, this is halftime. It's the perfect time to get out of your seats, stretch your legs, walk around the concourse, check out an official Monster Jam merchandise stand. Sit tight. We're coming right back with more action.
Well, Oakland, it's now time for our next competition, which means it is time for the Sky Wheelie competition. In this competition, each one of our drivers will have one attempt and one attempt only to show you their very best Sky Wheelie. You heard Kristen Anderson talking about it. They'll take a look at these obstacles, make sure that you are taking into consideration their creativity and their verticality. Monster Jam fans, are you ready for the Sky Wheelie competition?
Coming up first, it's Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. Let's hear it for El Toro Loco. You know what to do. No time to waste. Head on over to judgeszone.com. Lock in those scores. Armando Castro promised to go as big and get as much air as he did last night, and he did exactly that. A carbon copy of the Sky Wheelie. An unbelievable attempt, but question is it enough to put him in a position to potentially walk away with another competition win? Let's see your scores. 7.734. That is your score to beat. Coming up next, it's Joe Uri, Earthshaker. Make some noise for Earthshaker. You know what to do. JudgesZone.com is the place. Lock in those scores. Already down to 15 seconds and counting for that man right there, Joe Uri. He goes to a different obstacle on the pod, attacks the single log, leaps in the air, and also across the pod. Different strategy here in Monster Jam Skywheelies that we've seen from the first two competitors. Which one did you like better? Let's find out. It's good, 6.387, but it is not quite good enough. Score to beat will continue to belong to El Toro Loco. Coming up next, it's Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash.
Let's hear it for Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash! That bold unicorn giving you guys some verticality. Let us know what you thought as scoring is now open. You have 20 seconds to get those scores locked in. Don't forget to click submit.
I don't know if that was the best Skywheelie that we've seen so far, but it was definitely the best combination of the other two Skywheelies that we've seen to this point. A lot of big air and a big leap across the pod. Score to beat, 7.734. Your score for Sparkle Smash is... Yes, indeed, new leader. Kayla Blood now in your top spot. Coming up next, it's Ashley Sanford, Megalodon.
Put those fins together for Ashley Sanford, Megalodon. A beautiful Skywheelie. No fish out of water here. Make sure you guys get those scores locked in right now. If you haven't been scoring with us yet, go ahead and scan to score. Easiest way to do so, and then swipe up on that BKT tire.
Ashley Sanford leaps off of the log stack and flies through the air here in the Oakland Arena. Will it be enough to give her the top spot? Let's see. Not quite enough, 6.838. That's third place for now. Score to beat still with Sparkle Smash. Coming up next is Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Rottweiler.
set for Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. And we can go ahead and lock in those scores. Swipe up or down on that BKT tire. Don't give up on us yet, Oakland. Be a part of the action.
Very similar looking Sky Willy right there from Monster Mutt Rottweiler that we saw in the run just before from Megalodon. And that's where your job gets difficult. You have to really start to decide which one looked a bit better. Let's see what you thought of Monster Mutt Rottweiler. 5.204, fifth place right now for Carson Williams. Coming up next, it's Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack.
Put your hands together for Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. And get those scores in. Scoring is now open, and you have about 15 seconds left. Swipe up or down on that BKT tire. Was this the best Sky Wheelie you have seen so far? You've got to let us know.
And you know there's just few precious seconds left to decide on a score and click submit. You hold Tim Hall Jr.'s fate in this competition in your hands. Let's see what you came up with as Tim looks on. Not quite enough yet again, 6.020. That means your score to beat will continue to belong to Sparkle Smash. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, I've been given word yet again that Velociraptor will not be able to continue as his crew continues to chase the gremlins with that stuck throttle, and the song remains the same for Gravedigger as well. We were hopeful that Gravedigger could make it out. There is a live look-in at Gravedigger in the pit area. We thought for a moment that she was going to get rolling and make it out to this competition, but we have been told that we've given her every opportunity that we can. Obviously, we try to give the drivers the chance to compete for the fans, and most importantly, to compete for the points. But Gravedigger still not 100%, still not able to compete. But again, that means that your winner here in Sky Wheelies is Kayla Blood and Sparkle Smash.
And she continues to bring the excitement, to bring the action. Congratulations, Kayla, on a well-deserved win. I heard so many of these fans go, wow! So I love to see it, and I love to see your smiling face out here with another well-deserved win for you. What were you thinking during that Sky Wheelie competition? What did it feel like? How'd you go up against these tough competitors?
Man, we do have some tough competitors here, but I was determined to get somewhat of these competition wins today. During pit party, I had so many of the Sparkle Smash fans come up to me and just tell me how excited they were to see Sparkle Smash on the track, and I told them I wanted to do good for them and get a win for them. So this was for you guys. Thank y'all for your support. What do you guys think here in Oakland?
And currently, you are our reigning freestyle champion from just yesterday night. Do you think that you can do it here again tonight and just go back to back?
Man, you never know what's going to happen when you come out here in these Monster Jam trucks. I know all of those competitors back there are coming out here wanting to win freestyle. So I'm going to come out here and give it my all, and hopefully we can keep that championship staying with Sparkle Smash.
Monster Jam fans, get loud for Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash!
Let's take another look at the BKT overall event standings as we head into our final competition, not only of the afternoon, but of the weekend overall. El Toro Loco able to increase his lead. He's now 23 points, 5 points over the next closest competitor, Jurassic Attack, Tim Hall Jr. Right behind him with 17 points, Kayla Blood. Off the strength of that win, she'll jump into third place. Then we have Megalodon with 15 points. Earthshaker, Monster Mutt, Rottweiler tied with 11 points each. Velociraptor with 6. Of course, not able to compete since our first competition. And Gravedigger still unable to make it out here for any of the competitions. Kristen Anderson sitting with 0. It's really going to come down to the final 8 points that are up for grabs, which means it's really just between the top 3. Sparkle Smash, Jurassic Attack with an outside chance to take down El Toro Loco. It's going to come down to your scores at judgeszone.com, which brings us to our final competition, Monster Jam Freestyle, where our drivers have 75 seconds to come out here and tear up this track with their most impressive freestyle run. But if they do not complete at least 15 seconds of the run, they will not be eligible for a score at judgeszone.com. Once they get past that first 15 seconds, then as the judges, you're looking for using all of the obstacles around the track, creativity, flow, balance, rhythm, momentum. You're always looking for those technical moves and combos that you fans know and love. And of course, we're looking for that little something extra, the wow factor. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I had a lot of fun playing games with a few Monster Jam fans. Now I want to play a game with everybody here in the Oakland Arena. So this is called our Helmet Shuffle. We're going to hide that trophy under either helmet number 1, number 2, number 3. You've got to follow it with your eyes and see if you can see where it ends up. We're going to set it up one more time. Keep your eyes peeled, Oakland. Let's see. I'm gonna lie, I already lost it. I lost it immediately. All right, I'm hearing a lot of different answers. I'm hanging out here in section 118. You know what, man? I'm gonna put you on the spot. What's your name?
Cody.
Cody, what do you think it is? 1, 2, or 3?
2.
He says 2. I'm gonna do this another quick second. What's your name, man?
Jay.
What do you think?
2.
2 also. We're going to get one more answer. What do you think it is? What's your name?
1.
Saying what? Let's see. And there it is. There's the reveal. Great job out of everybody. That was a good job, though, right there. It was helmet number 2. Awesome job, Oakland.
Well, Oakland, thank you for playing the Helmet Shuffle with us. Now it's time for our very last competition. We hope you're ready, but we need your help. Take those cell phones out, turn those flashlights on, and go up, down, up, down, up. Stay on the beat. Oakland, this is the pinnacle of today's event. It's time for Monster Jam Freestyle!
Make some noise for Earthshaker. You know what to do. Head on over to judgeszone.com. Joe Uri does leave about 28 seconds left on the clock, and I'm hearing from the Monster Jam officials that he pushed that transmission to the brink, and it just gave out right before our eyes here in the freestyle competition. So a good effort there as Joe Uri was able to stay in for about as long as he could. He leaves just under half a minute on the board. Will that affect his score? Let's see. 6.673, all told, still a pretty good score, and a nice ovation right there for Joe Uri in his final competition of the weekend. Coming up next, we're going to get our final look at Armando Castro and El Toro Loco. Keep it going for El Toro Loco. It is Bulls on parade here in Oakland. What a run from Armando Castro. I said it was the last time we was going to see him in action this weekend, and he made it count. Absolutely electric run from start to finish, doing a lot in a fairly small track. Let's see what you came up with for El Toro Loco. That is more than enough to be a new leader. Armando Castro now in your top spot. Coming up next, it's Tim Hall Jr., Jurassic Attack. Hang on a second, the clock is paused. 35 seconds left on the board. I think this might be a little bit of a boundary issue. A little bit of a wild ride there from Tim Hall Jr. and Jurassic Attack. We're going to see, he is refired. We're going to see if the Monster Jam officials will let him continue. Keep it going for Jurassic Attack. Tim Hall Jr. unfazed by that little stoppage right in the middle of the run, able to continue with a lot of momentum. We've got back-to-back burners, first from El Toro Loco and now from Jurassic Attack. The question becomes, did you like this freestyle better than the one before it? That's what you have to decide, and you have just a few seconds left to decide on a score and click submit for that man out on the track. Tim Hall Jr. looking unbelievably for his first competition win of the weekend. He's been so close. Will he do it here? His work is done. Let's see what you came up with. It is good, but it is not quite enough. Yet again, 8.434. But another run and another score he can be proud of. Second place.
Monster Jam fans, it is time to play another game. I'm joined by my friend Charlie here. And Charlie, how old are you?
10.
She is 10 years old, and she is going to name as many colors as she can in 15 seconds. And it gets better. We're going to go up against a driver. Are you ready to see what driver you're going against?
Yeah.
All right, let's look. Let's take a look at the video board and see who you're going up against. All right, well, you know what? We are actually going to get you to go first. You have 15 seconds to name as many colors as you can. Ready, set, go.
Yellow, blue, green, orange, purple, pink, red, lavender, violet, gray, black, white.
Good job. All right, now let's take it to the video board and see your driver is Armando Castro, El Toro Loco. Let's see how he goes.
Red, yellow, green, orange, brown, white, black, gray, gnarl gray, distorted gray, sylvan green, pump baby purple, glitter. Let's see, what I missed? Turquoise.
All right, he did well, but let's be real. Glitter is not a color, so you win, and I'm going to give you these tickets to Disney on Ice, Mickey's Search Party, 4 tickets to Oakland Arena, and you guys, it'll be Thursday, October 17th at 7 p.m. That'll be 4 tickets to Disney on Ice. Monster Jam fans, make some noise for Charlie.
Looking to make it 2 freestyle wins in a row is Caleb Blood's Sparkle Smash. She could be lining up for the Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp.
Let's hear it for Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash! Showing you guys some donuts there at the end of her freestyle run. You fans loved to see it, but make sure it translates to judgeszone.com. Swiping up on that BKT tire if you think she should be our freestyle winner.
What a run right there from Kayla Blood. I said she was looking to make it 2 freestyle wins in a row. Going back to last night, she has done all that she can. And now we have to see your scores. But she is dealing with a big number. The score to beat with El Toro Loco, 9.133. Your score for Sparkle Smash is Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash, new leader. We still have more freestyle action coming your way, Monster Jam fans. Up next, it's Carson Williams and Monster Mutt Rottweiler.
Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Rottweiler. And it is now time to score. Is this the best freestyle run you have seen so far? Let us know at judgeszone.com. Be a part of the action here in freestyle. You are part of history.
Locking in those scores for Carson Williams, Monster Mutt Rottweiler, fresh off of his first career overall event championship about 24 hours ago. He's going to fall a little short of that goal here today, but let's see what you came up with either way for his freestyle run. 6.190, a good score, but not enough here today. Coming up next, Ashley Sanford, Megalodon.
It's Ashley Sanford in Megalodon. An awesome little addition there at the end for her freestyle competition. Get those scores locked in. You have 20 seconds to do so. Actually, just about 10 now, so there's not a second to waste. Go ahead on judgeszone.com, swipe up or down on that BKT tire, and click submit.
Unbelievable save on the back end. Of course, she left a little bit of time, about 36 seconds on the clock, and that is a boundary issue, but unbelievable that she was able to roll that truck over the way she did and land back on all 4 tires. But she is dealing with an enormous number. And yeah, I understand why she's pumped up. I understand why the crowd is on her side too. 9.714 is the score to beat. Your score for Megalodon is a great score. She'll fall just short, 9.373, second place. Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been given word by the Monster Jam officials that Velociraptor will not compete, so the day is over for Devin Winfield, but we are going to take a look back to the pit area and see if we can check in on Gravedigger, and that's where Gravedigger was parked earlier today, which I think is good news for all the fans all the way from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger.
Make some noise for Kristen Anderson, Gravedigger!
What a run, ladies and gentlemen. She worked so hard. Her crew in the back worked so hard just to get Gravedigger back out here for all these amazing fans in Oakland, California. A place where her dad, the legendary Dennis Anderson, has freestyled so many times before. And Kristen Anderson finally gets her shot here in Oakland. Regardless of the score, what a run, what a moment. You can see how happy she is just to be doing her thing behind the wheel of Gravedigger. Score to beat, 9.714. The score for Gravedigger is It is a third place score, but it is over a 9. She will take it. Yes, Kristen, Gravedigger is back, but your winner here in freestyle is Sparkle Smash. Eight points on the board for Kayla Blood. A great second half. Was it enough for the overall event championship? 28 total points. Your overall event champion is... second time in a row for El Toro Loco. A back and forth event filled with twists and turns for a lot of these Monster Jam superstars. But when the dust settled, there is only one competitor on top of the pod walking away with 2 trophies this weekend, and his name is Armando Castro, El Toro Loco.
Congratulations to Armando Castro and El Toro Loco holding this trophy high. You've got your crew next to you. You made it, man. Congratulations. You have swept the entire weekend. How does this moment feel?
It feels incredible, you know, but first and foremost, I couldn't do it without these guys next to me, man. Daniel and Omar, these guys are the true superheroes of Monster Jam. And this weekend, this has been an incredible weekend with a lot of ups and downs. But hey, even with all that downs we had, we came up and exactly what we did. We stayed focused. We didn't care who was in front of us. We're going to take them down. That's exactly what we did, man. I can't thank you Oakland fans enough. It's been an awesome weekend. I'm here to represent the West Coast of California, man. I'm just down south in Southern California. And más que todo, soy latino. Se me orgulloso de estar aquí, encima de este par, aquí en esta tierra, a representar mi cultura, toda mi gente. Como digo, mira, él es puertorriqueño y es mexicano. Yo soy mexicano, baby. Que sí se puede. Como siempre, arriba los latinos. Oakland, you guys been awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in on YouTube. My beautiful girlfriend, Savannah. Everybody watching at home. It's been an incredible season for me. It's time to kick back, put the legs up, hang out for a little bit. Next time I'm inside the truck, it's going to be in Mexico City in October. I can't wait for that one, man. To be out here and to represent from El Cultura es un honor. Thank you, Oakland. We love you so much, baby. Arriba los latinos.
Congratulations again to Armando Castro and El Toro Loco, taking 2 out of the 3 overall event championships, going ahead and accepting that victory. But we cannot leave without hearing from the one and only Kristen Anderson in Gravedigger. You finally got to freestyle. I know that felt good. What did it feel like in that truck? How happy are you that these fans finally got to see you today?
Oh, Lindsay, you know, it makes me so happy. And I just want to apologize to the Gravedigger fans today and everybody that brought their little guys and girls out to see Gravedigger. You know, this is a live competition. It's a live event. These are real monster trucks. This is real monster truck breakage, and that's just how it goes. Man, I'm really sorry that we missed most of the event today, but I really just want to say thank you to Chandler, Omar, all the guys in the back there that scrambled throughout the entire event to make sure that Gravedigger made it on the track for freestyle. So let's give a round of applause to all the guys and the crew girls and guys in the back, because they're the reason that Gravedigger made it to freestyle. And I just want to say, my dad, Dennis Anderson, he created Gravedigger in 1982. He used to drive here in Oakland back in the early 2000s, so it feels really good to come out here and connect with some of his fans, meet your kids and things. We love you guys so much. Thank you for your loyalty. And I am coming back for some Gravedigger revenge in San Jose next weekend, so y'all come check us out. We love you. Thank you, Oakland.
And of course, a huge shout out to Kayla Blood and Sparkle Smash, who grabbed a freestyle win back-to-back last night and then here this morning on Sunday Fun Day.
What an event it has been from the moment things kicked off to the moment things finished just seconds ago. Congratulations is due to our overall event champion, taking 2 of the 3 trophies. That's Armando Castro in El Toro Loco. Like Lindsay just mentioned, congratulations in order for our freestyle winner for the 2nd time in a row, Kayla Blood in Sparkle Smash. We didn't get the opportunity to hear from her, but she is going to roar into San Jose next weekend as well. And of course, kudos, just like Kristen Anderson said, not only to all the technicians in the back to make Gravedigger competition ready for Monster Jam Freestyle, but for Kristen Anderson herself for just sticking to it, coming out here and throwing down a vintage black and green team run. Oakland, that'll do it for Monster Jam here this weekend. For Lindsay Noble, I'm John Sapanaro. On behalf of Feld Entertainment, we'd like to thank you all for coming out. We hope you had fun, and we'll see you at the next Monster Jam.